Hey, it's John from Two Doves. Happy Vlogmas. This is day 6. I figure I'd bring you along with me as I make dinner for the family tonight. It's a favorite. It's easy. Any guy can make it. It's 7-can soup. But hang on, I'll bring you along with me and you get to see how we make it. First thing I need is a pound of ground beef. I need to go get that out of the freezer. Let me bring you along with me. Well, here's one of the ground beef that we've got. Get the freezer full. And take this back next door and go get it thawing and get it ready for dinner. Well, I got to get this thawed, so I'm going to stick this into some cold water. And then we'll come back in a little bit and get this going. As I mentioned, this recipe is called 7-can soup. You start with a pound of ground beef, you add a can of corn, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, and in this case these tomatoes have green chilies. You can use Rotel, we normally use Rotel. 2 cans of minestrone soup, and 2 cans of ranch style beans, and since we like it a little spicy, 1 can has jalapeno peppers. The ranch style beans can be swapped out for chili with beans or without, meat with or without. You could also use regular pinto beans or any other type of bean that you might like. So let's start putting this together. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is brown our meat. So we're starting by browning our meat. I got this in. It'll take a little bit. So I'll come back when the meat is ready. This 7-can soup is a really hearty soup. It's called soup, but I would actually call it more of like a chowder. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and we'll show you when it's done. It's really good. We love to have soups in the winter. They keep you warm. Although right now outside here, it's a pretty day. It's probably in the 50s at this point. It was probably 60 some degrees today. It could be 70 tomorrow. But this soup is still so good. About 2 years ago, we were out in North Carolina, and my dad has trouble eating a lot of things. And it was just he and I that were left out there, and we were taking care of my grandmother's estate after she'd passed. And I went into the store and bought all the fixings for this, and he loved this stuff. So I'm going to share it with you, and maybe you'll get a chance to make it and you'll see for yourself. This is really good. Okay, well, I'm just about done browning the beef. You see I'm almost done there. Okay. Now this is where the magic happens. My chef skills. 1 can of minestrone. Make sure I get all the goodies here out of this can. I'm gonna go ahead and get one of the cans of corn in, or the can of, go ahead and get the can of corn in here. Just keep mixing all of the ingredients together here, keeping it on low heat. Obviously, I browned the heat on low. This is number 2 on our stove. So that's 2 out of 7 cans. One of the tomatoes, and diced tomatoes. Like we said, you could use Rotel. Those green chilies and those tomatoes smell so good. The 2nd can of minestrone soup. Second can of diced tomatoes. Now we're going to get our ranch style beans. Obviously that was the one with jalapenos. And last but not least, the last can of ranch style beans. So now all we do is mix all this goodness together, and it makes quite a pot of soup. And about the easiest type of soup you can make, I think, other than taking it out of the can and adding water. Let me bring you around and show you what this looks like. So now you can see, all the goodies in here. They're all mixed together. And now we just wait for it to get warm. Just leave it on low heat. Let it sit on the stove for a little while. Maybe stir occasionally. But it's got enough moisture in there that it shouldn't stick. And all you have to do is wait for it to warm up. So yummy. I'm looking forward to dinner now. And on a really special occasion, Sarah might actually make some cornbread for us. I don't think that's happening tonight, but that's often one of the things that we have with the 7-can soup. And just wanted to say happy Vlogmas Day 6 and Merry Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow.